Again in the crypto world today. Let's talk a little bit about helium. Let's talk about how you can get into a hotspot with no money down or very little money down and get a hotspot rather quickly. We know that trying to get a helium hotspot right now is kind of difficult. We're going to talk about two options, two groups that where you can get your hotspot at. We said we were going to talk about the JAG network. We're going to do a little comparison today between JAG network and IHUB Global. Okay, let's talk about that and how that can benefit you, and you can get involved in the helium game right away. Let's talk about it. Before we begin, I need to make a disclaimer. Here at DeFi IoT Latin America, we are not professional financial advisors, or are we paid by any company to promote certain products. We here at DeFi IoT Latin America, we invest our own money. We take our own risks. We learn, we make mistakes, and we share what we learn, our successes and our mistakes with you. So this video is for educational purposes only. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe, hit the bell, give us a thumbs up, and write to us what more you'd like to learn. Let's go in now and see what else we can share with you. Real good. Let's just do a quick summary for those who don't know a lot about helium. The idea today is not to explain a lot of the helium project. We've done videos on that. There's a lot of videos out there too as well. We'll try to put a link below to some previous videos we've done and what you can make off of, in fact, IHUB Global. JAG Network is something new to us. We've actually got one of our staff here that signed up for JAG Network, so we're going to tell you more about how you can do that, how that works, what's the difference between the two of them, and how you can get involved. Look, helium is basically this. Helium is a hotspot. It's like a router, the size of a router. And you put this in a home, and it's one about every 300 or 400 yards, where it actually gets the best benefit. Now, there's differences there, but let's just keep it simple. You keep that, you put it in your home. The best thing is put an antenna, get it up, and that produces a part of a network. Well, the idea is to saturate this network in the whole world. What helium does is this: they pay you, or they pay us, to actually install and maintain this hotspot functioning. What's it take? Well, I got to connect it to my internet. Some take Wi-Fi, some go right into Ethernet. Depends on the brands. There's very different a lot of different manufacturers out there. And then the simplicity of it is you plug it into the wall. It uses about so much electricity like a 5-watt light bulb. They pay maybe a couple dollars a month in electricity and very little bandwidth usage. And this provides a system that's decentralized that in the future, and now it's already taken place, in areas where this is more saturated, you can upgrade to a 5G down the road, but right now you can come in and telephone companies, internet companies, GPS systems, other types of tracking for UPS, FedEx, etc., can use this system because it expands further than regular Wi-Fi does, and it's the infrastructure for these telecommunications companies that they don't have to keep updating. Basically, we buy it, we're bearing the burden of the infrastructure in each one of our homes. And so therefore, helium pays us to maintain this connected for bearing the burden of this infrastructure. And then they sell to third parties, and that maintains the income coming in, and they continue to pay us down the road. And that's basically, in a nutshell, what helium is and what it does. Now, to get involved in helium, to find a helium hotspot is not that easy anymore. Sometimes you're waiting 3 or 4, 5, 6 months for a hotspot to come in. We waited 10 months and didn't even get some of ours. They just gave us our money back at the end. Now it's getting better because you have more manufacturers, but still, you're going to have to jump on it and know where to find them. It's not that easy to do these days. So what you have is these alternatives. You have companies that come in and buy a lot of these up, and that's one of the reasons why they're hard to get. They buy a lot of these up, like IHUB Global, JAG Network, and others. There's 4 or 5 others out there that we're going to keep featuring so you can see the differences, and we're going to compare those and see which one might work best for you, or maybe a couple of them might work best for you. So the idea here is to give a quick summary, how you can get involved through one of these companies and get one of these hotspots actually sooner, most likely, than you would if you had to do it yourself. And they walk you through the steps of how to connect it, because Helium really is not that easy. It's not just a plug and play like many YouTubers say that it is. It takes a little bit of tech, a little skill to figure this out. If you want to put the time in to study, you can figure it out. But there are also companies that will come and actually install these for you. We actually here, DeFi IoT Latin America, we actually install these for our clients. We have our own, and we also work through these other companies that invest millions of dollars, and they allow you to get these hotspots easier and for less money than you would if you would have bought it yourself. Now, let's jump into this. The first will be JAG Network. We promised that we were going to talk about this week. JAG Network. So basically, JAG Network is a company that I've only recently heard about, and apparently it's been out for some months. The JAG Network is a company you can come into. I'm just going to give a brief overview of these, okay? And just so I can compare the difference. The company you can come into, and you can actually go into JAG. You can read about it here. They got their little video. They tell about what it is. Then they have you schedule this. So you fill out, you're gonna need to sign up, open an account, then you schedule it, then you send it out, they install it for you, and you earn. Now, what is the big thing about JAG Network that we like? Here's something here. You sign up here. It's a real simple process. You sign up, you register, you then go in and you can reserve what you want here. Now, do I want a bronze? I brought a bronze. It's free. I can select here, well, North America. So if you're anywhere in North America, you're going to want to select this US 915, okay? Of US, Canada, Mexico, depends on where you are in Latin America. This would not work for Europe. If you look here, you can see the European ones they're sold out, or they're not even providing them yet. So they're just pretty much focusing in North America. You can do this. That's free. This hotspot is free. You're going to pay for shipping, but it's free. You can do the silver, which will send you a 5.4 dBi indoor antenna, or the gold, which sends you the antenna, plus you get the Cat 7 Ethernet. Right? So when you go in, you'll fill out this agreement. There's an agreement in here that you'll fill out, and you'll register it with your address. Be specific on your address. Okay? It's very important you're specific on your address. And then they will send that to you. There'll be communication once you're registered, and there'll be communication that you're registered and that you will be getting sent this hotspot. Now, here is something I like about JAG. It's free, right? That's one. It's free. You just got to pay for shipping. Whatever shipping is going to be, maybe they charge like $50, something like that. I don't know what shipping is at this point. We haven't got it yet. We just went in today and signed up to get one sent down here to Latin America to see if it's actually going to be sent down here. So to ship worldwide, we're going to send one down here where we know we can make that frequency work. What I like about JAG is that they're already thinking about 5G. And so once you get affiliated with them, the impression I get from them is that if you get a 4G with them, you'll have the opportunity to get a 5G. And they're saying they're going to give the 5G under the same basic program. Now, 5G can be anywhere from $1,500 to $2,500 or $3,000. We've bought some 5Gs already, and they're expensive, but they're going to give them away. So that is going to be a key to installing 5G network. They're taking the risk. You got to fill out an agreement. If you violate that agreement, then you're obviously going to have to pay for that hotspot. But I like the fact they're already thinking ahead about 5G. So I like that. Here's what the percentage they pay you. You earn what you get paid from Helium, as long as your hotspot's set up and it's got the proper earnings, it's testifying, and there's various different aspects. Again, you can look at the videos below to understand how they actually work. The video, this purpose is to compare the two, how you can get involved for no money down or very little money down versus having to go buy your own hotspot. Look, be honest with you, to buy your own hotspot and to get the antenna, the kit set outside, etc., you're going to pay at least about $1,000, right? Now, you can buy a hotspot immediately on eBay. Sometimes you find them on Amazon, but they're double and triple the price. You can get those within a week to 10 days usually too. You're going to pay even more if you're buying it off of eBay. off Amazon. So now you get this hotspot for free from them. The good thing about affiliating with them is you get a 5G down the road. But what you don't have is you don't have the opportunity to do affiliated marketing where you can do references, referrals, and bring people in, and they'll pay you commissions. Now, if that's there and we haven't found it yet, let me know. But I've looked at this. I've watched videos on this. I can't find anything where there's referral commissions to be paid. Whereas IHUB Global, what we're going to go into now, IHUB Global is focused on 4G. They're not even talking about 5G at this point. They know who their competition is, and so they're really trying to rival their competition. Now, I have not spoken with anybody from JAG Network. I have actually gone to Las Vegas to their opening, their grand opening they had, where they kicked everything off and sat with the founders and the VPs and the presidents and the CEO. And I've met with them. I got pictures with them. I talked with them, and we spent time together. I've talked to them on the phone 4 or 5 times since and prior. So I have more communication with them. I know they're real. Now, what is there to lose with JAG Network? Nothing, really. You're getting this for free. Now, you can upgrade JAG Network. Also, if you go back in, they have a store where you can buy. You can go into their store. You can add this to cart. You can go into the store, and they have where you can buy. Let's see if I can get in there real quick here. Let me show you here. I can go into JAG Network, into the store, and start earning. You hit start earning, and it's going to open up other windows for you. Build your own kit. There you go. You can build your own kit here. Let's go and build our own kit. There's going to talk about the kit we just talked about. Indoor, outdoor, custom, add to cart. Let's go. Let's add this to the cart and see what happens to us here. Let's just see here. So I got a process. You look, here's some things you can buy optional right now too, right? You have these here. You can add your antenna, your 5.8 dBi, your weatherproof plastic kit. Right, it's going to show you size here. So you add it out to the cart. It's all been added to the cart. We go into our cart here. Let's go in and see what we get here. All right, so we signed up for the silver. Let's see. So we got the silver in our cart. Then we would just go to checkout, and therefore we're going to have to pay for that on our credit card, right? You can go in here. I'm trying to see where this is at now. The kits, catalog, all products. Let's go in here and see. So I can show you what more they offer. Here we go. You can go in and see this. This weatherproof kit is actually really nice. Really expensive though, $169. They are selling. Look, they've got the Brown and Mary IoT. That's something that looks like it's something new here. They're selling that. They've got the Fenestra miner as well. There's no more of those, and I don't recommend a Fenestra miner either. So you got different kind of hotspots you can get here. Here's your Freedom 5 5G, your Curlink miner. We got a couple of those we bought. There's a different type of antenna you can get too. So they got different things they've added in here. There's some things they've added in here recently since I've been in here as well. So here you have a whole smorgasbord of things you can get directly for your hotspot. Okay, go back to Gateway. So they say they're sold out on there too. Let's go and look at that real quick. Yeah, there's nothing there. Even Australia, all sold out. So they were sold out, or they're even out of those. See, sold out here. Okay, so let's jump over now to IHUB. So what's the benefit? What's the pros and cons then of the JAG? Well, the pro would be that it's free, but you only get paid 20%. You get paid 20% of everything, all earnings. Okay, that process is they have a very transparent window. You can see what the earnings are, and you can see what your 20% is, and they deposit that either way you want. Now if you want that in Bitcoin, or if you want to deposit in cash in your bank account, or if you want that in Ethereum, they will send you that token differently, not just HNT token. Okay, so that's what you're getting paid, or earning as an HNT token. That's what we get paid in the Helium network. Now, they have the 5G. If you're affiliated with them, that's giving the impression you can also get the 5G for free. It's very expensive. If you can get that 5G for free, that's worth getting involved with them. However, I want to jump over to IHUB Global. They do all the same things, but IHUB Global seems to be more developed in actually how you can build a team and earn even more money. Let's back up for a minute. JAG Network. Let's just say I make $400 a month on my HNT Helium hotspot. I'm going to get paid 20% of that. Okay. So 20% of that then is going to be $80. I get $80 for hooking my hotspot up. I got a couple of dollars electricity. That's what I make off it. I get the opportunity for 5G to have a 5G later. Yes, I do. And that will, in the beginning, to be new, most likely generate even more of an earnings on the 5G. I don't know yet because we don't have those earnings really coming back to us to see the difference between what a 4G and 5G actually earns. Now, you jump into IHUB Global. IHUB Global, it's the same thing, the same idea. However, with IHUB Global, here's what I like about IHUB Global. And we are affiliated with IHUB Global, have been for a while. Like I said, here's what I like about IHUB Global. You can earn, you get 20% off your hotspot, the same as, actually, no, I'm wrong. You get 25% off your host hotspot. You get 5% more than you would with JAG. IHUB Global is not promising to give 5G at this point. And how they would do that down the road, I don't know. It is very expensive 5G. Here's what I like about IHUB Global, though. You don't just make your, here you'll make $100. So you make a little bit more money. However, with IHUB Global, you're going to have to pay $99 in their contract. You pay $99 on a debit or credit card once they are going to send you the hotspot. So you need to sign up now. And then when they get ready to send you the hotspot, you'll pay the money. Once you pay that money, $99, you get the hotspot. When you hook it up, they're going to start charging you $18 a month for 3 years. One difference is, though, they also include an antenna. Apparently, it's going to be like a 5.8 dBi antenna. Don't guarantee on that, but that's the idea. They're giving an antenna with the actual cable to hook it up for those $99. So what you would be paying on, what is it, $58, something like that, with JAG, you're actually getting for the $99 with IHUB Global. The JAG pretty much works off of Sensei Cap, and you can see they have a few others there too. They know they have one in specific. They've got a couple others they're offering now. Before they looked like they were just Sensei Cap. Now in IHUB Global, you don't know which one you're going to get, but they are, because I know this personally because they're communicating with me, they are looking at which ones work best for the frequencies in Latin America, especially. They're now moving into Mexico. JAG, I don't know if they're sending it here yet or not. So we've ordered one for here, for down in South America, and we'll see if they send it. We'll keep you posted on that. All right, so I don't go too long on this. But basically, here's the idea. You can actually go refer people, and you can get 20% of what they also earn. So if I go out and I refer 5 people, and I also make 20% off of what their hotspots earn too, not what they make. I get it off of what their hotspot makes. So I would get another $80 on those 5 people, give or take, right? Then I have mine. So I could be looking at anywhere from $200 to $500 a month, depending on what the price of the actual HNT token is. Okay? But I can also add that up. I can keep building teams. They have these. They have the bronze, silver, gold. You know, they have these teams you can build, and these teams, they increase your percentage. So when you get up to having 26 people on your team and above, you actually get 35% of what their hotspot makes. So you can really make $2,000 to $5,000 a month if you want to build a team up and just kind of maintain your team. Now, here's one thing that JAG does. You can install it yourself, or you can have somebody come out and install it. I don't know if there's a fee in that or not. If they install it, I kind of think there is. I don't know for sure. So if somebody else has already got a JAG hotspot installed, please let us know below. Write us. Let us know if they charged you to come install it. I would imagine they do to go install it, but I don't know for sure. Now, with IHUB Global, they're talking about doing the same thing. We're going to send somebody to install it for you. I don't know how they're going to do that in Latin America, more so down where we are, because we're the only IoT company that understands helium in the country. The only ones installing these systems. So unless they contact us, you'll have to install it yourself. But if you come in through us, we do an affiliate program down below. If you want to join it, we're not saying that you need to. So if you want to get involved, you can come in with us, and we will actually install it for you for free. If you're in the country of Ecuador, we'll install it for you for free, and as long as we can get to you. And if not, we'll actually send you videos and coach you personally on how you can install it. We'll help you with that, and we'll actually be coaching you and teaching how you can better your HNT earnings, because if you win, we win. Right? We're going to also affiliate with JAG. We're going to affiliate with every one of these. What we like so far best is IHUB Global because of the team concept. You can make more money on passive income by bringing more people in. And $99 plus $18 a month for 3 years off after you start making earnings is not very expensive. It comes out to be the same as if you're buying your own hotspot, but just spreading it out over payments, and you get started sooner. Now, in Latin America, that's not going to come in for a while. Sometime this year. I talked to Michael Stern last month. He told me they're looking 3 or 4 or 5 months down the road to come down into South America. We'll see if that takes place. They're currently in Mexico and expanding. So we'll see if that takes place. So to give you the comparison then of between JAG Network and IHUB Global. Pros, JAG Network. You get it for free. You get 20% of the earnings, and you actually can get into a 5G, it looks like, much sooner and easier. So those are your pluses. What are your cons to that? You can't build a team. You're only going to make what your hotspot's going to produce for you, like $8 a month. Okay. IHUB Global, you got to pay $99, but you get an antenna with that. So you get include that antenna, and you're getting the cable system to put it up higher, which was going to help improve your HNT, which comes out to a little bit more than what they're offering at JAG. However, you can build a team. So if you have 5 referrals and they come in, you're automatically that first month going to make back that money and then some. So your future potential earnings and growth with IHUB Global, we think, are actually better than with JAG Network at this time. In summary, that would be the pluses of both of them. The negatives would be that IHUB Global is focused on 4G right now, not even considering 5G. IHUB Global is going to develop also a shopping cart where you can buy from them as well to upgrade, and they're going to be releasing videos on how to do, and they said they're going to be supplying people that can also install. I think that's going to come at a charge. Now keep in mind, with all of these, you have to pay for shipping, and there's going to be shipping charge. So what that's going to cost coming down here, we don't know yet, but we're going to buy from JAG now, see if we can get it down here, see if it comes to South America, and we'll tell you what it costs. There is a difference. Right now, if I had to pick one between the two, so far I'm liking IHUB Global. And one thing I like about IHUB Global, once you pick a team, now it does cost money to do this. Before you can do this for free, IHUB Global does show who they are and they show their faces. JAG does not. So at JAG, I don't know who these people really are at this point. And so with JAG, the only thing I get when I try to see who they are is just this submit support request. It just kind of sends me for contact us and just you guys submit this. I don't really have a lot of details on JAG Network. Now you can say, well, they're scamming you. Well, they're sending it to you for free, so I don't know how they're scamming you. Paying for something, then I guess you could be a little bit worried about that. That would be a flag for me. If I would jump over to Helium, as I was showing you, Helium, you can actually see who everybody is. And actually, I found they're pretty accessible. I have direct communication with Mr. Stern, this guy right here. This guy right here was a co-founder and VP of business, Michael Stern. And others if I needed to. I've gotten the business cards from Rick Cotton and from Chuck Hansen. I spoke with both them, and I've gotten their business cards. And so, I mean, if I needed to contact them, I could too. One thing, here's what I like about with the IHUB Global. You want to build your team together. Now, you do have to pay for this. Before you can go in and find your situation and make sure that you're on a map for IHUB Global and make sure that nobody was around you. Now they're going to charge like $10 a month to go in and do that if you want to build a team up. You can pay $10 a month, or we pay like $300 a year, and we have where we actually manage our team. We have on our team right now, you can see we have, 82 that are actually solidified. A lot of times what happens, you have to send out to they verify, they contact you, they give you your information. All they ask for is just basic information, your name, your phone number, and your address, right? Just so they can get a location and make sure there's not other hotspots on top of you. And then we send that out to people and say, okay, confirm this. And they don't get back to us sometimes. So if you're with us already and you're watching this, we will be contacting you to make sure you're still on board with this. Okay. So they have this system that they call the Helium track. And that's something IHUB Global offers. Now we'll be comparing IHUB Global. So IHUB Global between JAG and IHUB Global. IHUB Global is going to be the winner on our side because of the fact you can build a team and you can make a lot more money in the Helium by building teams with affiliate marketing type of structure. So IHUB Global is going to win over the JAG IHUB Global confrontation, or not confrontation, but the competition. All right. My Spanish, sometimes I lose my English. DeFi IoT Latin America, we're going to bring you now IHUB Global compared to others as we go forward in the next weeks. I bring you one a week, comparing you which one of these would be the best one to get involved with if you want to get involved now and get something sooner with a low money down or a payment type of a program, so you can get involved in the Helium game and start earning passive income and become self-sufficient. Please, if you haven't subscribe to our below, hit that subscribe button, make it turn gray, please, and give us a thumbs up. Hit the bell. Hit that bell so we come out with videos every day. And we would like you to be with us in this. We'll leave other links down below. You can see if you want to also get some of your antennas and so forth, they're omnidirectionals. We have Amazon links down below where you can go in, and it's the same price. We just get a little bit of commission and something's down there also. You can save a little bit of money while you're doing it. DeFi IoT, we will talk to you tomorrow.